Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I would like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, you guys. I hope everybody is well. Today is Monday, October 20th. The time is 10:20 a.m. Monday, October 20th, 2025. The time is 10:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 50 degrees. All right, this is messages from your inner child. And of course, you know, whatever you see, whatever they show me the eye. Somebody does not see something. I have some notes here. They said somebody, I just heard somebody say, I have news. You show me the letter X, double XL. All right, Jimmy's Bronx Cafe is significant. They said margaritas or Margaritaville. They're showing me a, what is it? They're telling me, they're showing me a martini, but telling me cosmopolitan, and then they're writing margarita. Yeah, they're writing margarita, they're showing me cosmopolitan, and they're telling me whatever I just said. That's channeled. Margaritaville, clean and clear is significant. That brand might be significant. Face care, well, you heard that outside. Facial care, self-care is significant. They're showing me a red coat and a red eye. Somebody has a red eye, excuse me, somebody has a red eye flight, or somebody has red eyes. They said clear eyes, want clear eyes. Want dry eyes, try clear eyes. They said Ben Stein, win Ben Stein's money. They said Steen as a name. Steen versus Stein, Berenstain, Berenstain. They said beers, and the bears out here too. So yeah, BB. Brooklyn, Bronx. They said Airbnb might be significant. I'm watching a show, and the siblings, male and female, their names start with B and B, and that's what their mother calls them, B and B. BX is significant, or BMX. Oh shit, they said put it right back. Double XL. Okay. Moving something around and having to put it back is significant. Blue hearts. They said blue bloods. Sue's is out here. About 4 Sue's cards came up when I was shuffling. So they said Sue's rendezvous, or, you know, 4 people wanting to sue you, or they said for punitive damages. They feel broken and battered and abused. Well, they said broken and battered and abused. But they said used and abused. Used and abused. Maybe they feel like an old coat. It said drag me to hell. Ooh, if you know, you know. Coconut or mango. Being distracted to not be able to read the notes is significant. Clean and clear, mango and coconut, or mango and pineapple, or any combination of those fruits. A star apple is significant, Jamaican. The gleaner is they're showing me star apple, and then they're showing me the gleaner, but then they're showing me a black star. So Star News, also Jamaican publication, and they're showing me black star. Marcus Messiah. Is the M&M out here? No, it's not, but M&M is significant. They said road to recovery, and then they said M&M has to do with tarot. Look up what Marshall Mathers has to, the name Marshall Mathers has to do with tarot. Star apple, the gleaner, significant. Star news, flowers that float on water is significant. They were showing me like a water lily and stuff like that. Look it up. Look it up. They said the Oval Office is significant. And then they said rolling eggs on the White House lawn is significant. Ishtar, Eastar. They said Eastern stars. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. They said Blondie, a towhead might be significant. They're showing me kite. Yeah, messages. Messages are coming in. Okay? What they said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7 bows is significant. Bow and arrow. They said bow as a name. The Heartbreak Kid movie, they said, they showed me, look. Cut off game strong. GG. Cut off game real strong. You had to cut people off. They said you had to cut. They said you cut your own shadow off. They said Peter Pan is significant, but they said Pan's Labyrinth and Pang came out. So they said P-A-N-G, as in hunger pangs, the hunger for more, they said. G-U-G-G-G-G-Unit. The hunger for more. We're going global, baby. They said this is, like I said, education. Education, teachers. They said doctor, Books Without Borders or something like that. Great Grand Golden Girls are significant. Good Game. Geechee Gullah. They said Caillou. Look at this. Speaking French is significant. The French Quarter, Louisiana, LA. Bebe. They said Bebe might be a brand. BB might be a brand. BB and CC. That always comes out. All right. Oh, somebody, look. They're showing me somebody watches babies at night. Oh, you know what? They show me DreamWorks and the little boy fishing, a fishing pole is significant. DreamWorks. Somebody watches babies at night. Maybe somebody watches movies at night. A critic might be significant. Look at this. They said the computer wore tennis shoes. That is an old Disney movie. Kurt Russell. Overboard. Maybe somebody's going overboard watching you on the computer. They said Converse. Con's verse. They said the Con's universe. They said Comic Con. This shit is comical. Maybe they're drinking. They said yakety yak. Don't talk back. Okay, the yellow pages are significant. Like I said, Yardie Yankee. They said Daddy Yankee. How about them Yankees? 161st Street is significant. They show me the ox. XO, 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 my love is very special. Love yourself. It's the greatest love of all. They said Taylorport wine might be significant. The Port of Miami, they said, or different, port cities. And then they said ports and portals are significant. The ox, this is Apis, the Ace of Wands, new beginning. Oh, shit. Look, they're telling me somebody does not see that. Somebody doesn't see that we're going global because maybe it's happening in the dark at night. Look, here goes the teacher again. A wand, a pointing stick, a pointer. They said the Pointer Sisters. They said, jump in for your love, jump. Something is not on the phone anymore. Ooh, they said, look, D, the two lowercase D's. This is P upside down, but two lowercase D's. They said the Department of Labor is significant. Okay? Do what you need to do for you. Not calling in anymore. Going on the computer significant for that. And Department of Labor, unemployment insurance is significant. Oh, shit. It says somebody's not watching out. Somebody's not looking out. Somebody's not looking out for the baby. And somebody else. They said somebody else. They're showing me the eyes. See? The eyes have it. Eyes have it. Somebody else is not speaking up about it. Somebody's not watching out for the baby. and someone else is not speaking up about it. They said L's, light 'em. Kim, Kim, Mr. Cheeks. Oh, shit. Look at this shit here. Somebody, look at this. Treat your body like the palace it is. 4. They said, I like my woman, BBW. Somebody's not watching out for the baby. Right here. 2 rows. They said 2 rows underneath them. So they said row houses might be significant. They show me cow. Look at this. The cow jumped over the moon. Maybe somebody is, you know, they don't like how they look. So they're taking a look in the mirror. Look at this. Somebody does not like their appearance, or they're doing something to change it. April 9th is significant. They said the gold rush is significant. Of course it is. 49, baby. There's levels to this. All right. They said a lavender marriage is significant. Frisky's Morris the cat is significant. They said Morris as a name, Morrisania. The Morrisania section of the Bronx is significant. Speak up, speak out, and speak up. 19 is the coffin card in the Kipper deck. It is a sun card in the tarot deck. Mirrors are significant. Taking a look at yourself. Okay? Candles are significant. Everything on this table. Coffee, the coffee table. The phone, the headphones, the books. You know, spending time with friends. They said maybe somebody knits, crochet, weaves, sews. Somebody else might make rugs. Somebody makes mirrors or repurposes mirrors. Somebody repurposes curtains. Pillows. They said Zane Pillow Talk. We come from a bloodline of, they said Wiccans. And then they said Stitch Witchery. So yeah, somebody what they're saying? Tufts, Tufts, Tufts furniture, pillows, or, you know, housekeeping might be significant. But they said a lavender marriage is definitely significant, and this is clarifying the lavender marriage. This flipped up. The lavender marriage flipped on. So they said OnStar might be significant, and then they show me NO. OnStar might be significant, and then they show me NO. But you see where this is leading onto the edge of the night. This is in the thrill of the night. Now somebody's allergic. Look, they're telling me somebody is allergic to cleaning up after their ass. What? Cleaning up after themselves? And here's why it says allergic. You have itchy. You have soda. Some people are allergic to soda. Some people are allergic to cleaning up after themselves. And some people cleaning other people's houses, because remember the lavender card. Cleaning other people's houses is making them itchy. Is Ray Charles to the bullshit, they say. Oh, shit. Look at what they show me. Allergic to sin. And then they said INS is significant. Like I said, the eyes have it. The eyes have it. See, not being able to center something or get focused on something is significant. Itchy. Nightshirt. Oh, shit. Somebody's nightshirt is itchy. Those old school nightshirts they'd shown us, those shits were flammable, they said. Now they're showing me the ox again, right? They said oxen, Ali oxen free. But underneath, they're showing me no again. But see, somebody didn't want to keep this quiet. They said quiet as a church mouse. They said lab rats. Oh, shit. Messages from your inner child. It is time to wake up the inner child to heal and to save all the other inner children globally. They said good night, or the letters GN is significant. And then they show me NNNN. A night shirt at night. They said naked night might be significant. A night shirt at night is significant. They show me that guitar. They said jukebox hero. Maybe you're watching playing your guitar in your night shirt. Oh shit. They said somebody borrowed somebody else's night shirt or whatever. And yeah, they show me the night shirt again. Spilled soda on it. Oh my God. Somebody else spilled somebody else's ashes. They said ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh my God. Messages from your inner child. They said eat carrots, eat your veggies. It's time to eat your veggies. This might represent, they're showing me the kite. This might represent, the kite is a message. Message about some money. Message about some money. Message about actual fruits and vegetables. They said this could be your vision. Carrots are good for your eyes. Look, and they're showing me the orange hand. Okay? An orange hand. They said a farm hand is significant. See the carrots in the hand? You had your hand in it. And so now you get to harvest. They said this is milk and honey, the God molecule, DMT. Okay, it's time to play. We healed everything. Look, they said a tree house is significant. Or having tree houses. Having 3 houses. They said, but they're showing me this. Playing around. It's time to play. It's time to swing. They said swing states are significant. Look at the red. Look at the eye. The eye is upside down. Like I said, the eyes have it. The eye in the sky. You didn't see this shit coming. Didn't see it coming, and now they're flipping out about it. Yeah, look. Taking a step back to examine something is significant. Physically taking a step back, as you showed me, as I showed you. Dustpan. Cleaning it up, cleaning up the mess. Now they're showing me no, they don't want you to. Carrots are over here. They're showing me blue heart and this purple star is significant. Somebody's teaching their children about, you know, kindergarten. Look, K for kindergarten. Oh, they said kindergarten and kindergarten consciousness. They said kindergarten cop. Now, somebody who was not watching the baby and somebody else not saying something about it. And this is, yeah, they said this represents a physical baby and an inner child because they're showing me the global. This is the collective consciousness inner child. Oh, shit. We're going global, baby. And now they're showing me shoes. Like I said, boots on the ground. They said Zapatos as a brand. Amazon as a brand. Okay. Underneath the baby. This is the 3rd time maybe somebody is trying to say something or want to say something or seeing something 3 times. The coat is coming up on the side like this. And look, this is what they're showing me. The child's pose is on its side. And the coat is like this. They said coat says a name. C-O-A-T-E-S as a name. Look at the C. CC is significant as a name, like I said, and an email is significant. CC. Not a phone. Remember? Not the phone, but the email. That is significant. This is specific to somebody. And they're telling me to read this here. Peter Pettigrew, pregnancy pics or photos, playing possum, Pittsburgh, or Pennsylvania, PA, penny pinchers, Planned Parenthood, pen pals, porch pirates. Somebody shy. Shit, shower, and shave, they said. Somebody is shy. Oh, shit. Look at this. And the yak is out here, too. Somebody shy. Like I said, you need to speak up. Look. Drinking and thinking. Drinking too much. Yak came out here twice. And maybe somebody else wants to know why. Like I said, why is a crooked letter? They said Dewey Decimal System is significant. And then they said DOX is significant. Bear with me 1 second, guys. They're showing me the child card in the Kipper deck is 18. The child might have on, blonde hair, like I said, blue bow, blue dress. But they're showing me Easter egg is significant. Oh my God. Oh shit, you know what? They said this is burying the inner, burying the unhealed inner child, healing your inner child. An email is significant. They said Gmail is significant. Email and Gmail. Then they said snail mail. They're showing me the phone upside down again. Maybe somebody can't reach you by phone, so they're emailing you. They said DM. And then they're showing me no. For some people. Messages from your inner child. They said Leapfrog might be significant as a brand. And then they said that green star, that energy, that green star. Fake friends, false family, fake family, free falling. They said F2 might be significant, or 2F as an apartment. They're showing me Dr. Seuss's hat, the striped hat. Yeah, Gryffindor wins the house club. Any other messages, guys? Messages from your inner child? Nine. They're showing me 9. Like I said, we are the once upon a time show is significant. Smoke is significant. How's that for happily ever after? This is the change card in the Kipper deck. It is a hermit card in the tarot deck. 9. Okay, prime numbers are significant. The crown is significant. She has red hair. Being, full-figured is significant. Remember the double F came out? I just showed it to you too, and I don't know where it's at, but being full-figured is significant. Um, 1949 is significant. 1994 is significant. Or being 4-9 is it? My stomach is growling. They show me a vase upside down. Pandora's box is open. They said Pandora as a jewelry. Pandora for jewelry, Pandora as internet radio, they said. And of course, you know what the other Pandora's box is? And they said you unleash the beast. And maybe this is why they're shy now, or pretending to be shy, meaning suffering in silence. Look, they're showing me globe. This is globally. Yellow pages are significant. Look, yellow heart. Look at the yellow. Yellow heart. Maybe somebody's nightshirt is yellow. Yeah, they said somebody's nightshirt is yellow because they wet the bed. And they're showing me child, baby. And they're telling me some other people, nice shirt and shit wet because they're wet to bed because you drinking too much. Now they're showing me no. They don't want their business in the street. You put your business in the street. Messages from your inner child. Oh shit. They said C train is significant. B train, A, C, B, and D trains are significant. My stomach is growling. Now they're showing me maybe somebody's going to the zoo or going to a fair or, you know, to a field where you can play and fly a kite. I was going to say quite. So quiet or quiet in a quiet place. They said that movie is significant. Maybe in Queens. They said the BQE is significant. Q train is significant as well. Trains. Oh, and then they said training. They said computer-based learning modules are significant. Somebody's going back to school. Oh shit. They show me the phone upside down again. Maybe it's maybe you used to work the phones. They said switchboard, but now you switch. They're showing me BOX. It's time to move. It's time to get moving. XO, my love is very special. They said. Oh shit. They said COB might be significant. Corn on the cob. And then they said coordination of benefits. Insurance is significant. Patient access revenue cycle. They said COB and EOB, explanation of benefits. That's out here too. COB and coordination and explanation of benefits. Patient access revenue cycle is significant. Now they're showing me the phone and the computer. That's what I used to do. Patient access. They said PA. Not pa. Or PA as in public announcement. PAGE, they said. GE as in the light bulb. PAGE, the pages are coming in, the messages. They said the pages are coming into play. GE, the light bulb. And it's time to go. They said comment. Yeah, comment Chicago. Remember Shy is out here? Shy is out here. And then they're saying no, New Orleans might be out here. Excuse me, New Orleans is out here. They said Iris Google dolls. And then they're showing me skateboard. They said skateboard P. Oh, they said PEG as a name. Peg, married with children. Oh, shit. They said HCG, which is a pregnancy test. ECG, echocardiogram. That's significant. Oh, shit. They said, the spirit baby said, go back to the reading. I can't believe I'm pregnant after all this time. Messages from your, oh, shit. They said, they said NOX is significant. KNOX is a name. Knox Place, Fort Knox. I used to live at Knox Place in the Bronx. Right, in the X. Look, Firefox is significant. Mozilla Firefox, something happening at night. Foxy Lettuce, they said. Foxy as a brand. Foxy Brown. Blaxploitation films. XXL, The Source. Vibe magazines are significant. Oh shit. They said somebody hasn't seen those in years. Somebody's eye upside down is significant. The eye in the sky, they said. No. They keep showing me no. They're upset. No, they're upset because you're not keeping it quiet. They show me the vase upside down. You're not getting your flowers. They said spilt water, spilt milk is significant. Piglet is significant. They said B for babe. Bell as the last name, B-E-L-L. They're showing me C-E-L-L. G-E-L. L-E-G. It's the last leg of the race. They said the amazing race. Be your own first priority. 25. This is the high honor card, right? So drawing on walls, murals. Mural as a name. Morale as an attribute. Plants are significant. You see those old school type of chest of drawers. Chester is a name. Those blue tights are significant. Blue hair. Castle as a show. The last castle. Castle. You see how it's upside down? They're showing me the paint. Somebody spilled paint, ashes, all sorts of shit on a nightshirt, on a nightgown. They said old t-shirt is significant too. The cats are significant. This is a cat in this. Look. Cats are significant. Those colors specifically. A brown cat and a ginger cat. They show me these socks are significant. SOX. They said Boston Red Sox. White Sox. Look what they show me. White Sox. And they show me White Sox, Red Sox. Or White Sox, red shoes. But, you know, the teams are significant. And now they show me maybe gambling. Gambling on the team. Yeah, PC and tech, they said. Any other messages, guys? BP is significant. They said BP gas petroleum, but they're saying BP as in blood pressure. Somebody's blood pressure went up, rising like a phoenix. Somebody blood pressure is going up because you're rising like a phoenix. Like I said, we are the 9 ether beings. And we're getting our flowers and our veggies, fruits and vegetables. They said the garden. Okay? They said Madison Square when the Knicks home. All right. You guys be well. See you next video.